Most people treat their social circle like a junk drawer. You know the one? It's filled with dead batteries, takeout menus from restaurants that closed in 2019, and mysterious keys that don't open a single door in your house. You keep it all because you think, maybe I'll need this one day. But in reality, it just makes it impossible to find the things that actually work. Welcome to the Great Social House Cleaning. Today, we aren't just dusting the shelves. We are throwing out the furniture that's been giving us splinters for years. Relying on feeling like cleaning your social circle is a trap. If you wait until you're motivated to cut off a toxic friend, you'll never do it. Because toxic people are experts at catching you in your moments of weakness. You need a system. A machine-like grind applied to your intimacy. Biology is unreliable. Your gut feeling can be manipulated by a nostalgic text message or a shared memory from third grade. Discipline, however, is a cold, hard blade. It doesn't care about the good old days. It cares about the quality of your current oxygen. Let's look at the Fairweather Parasite scenario. This is the friend who is a ghost when you're moving apartments or crying over a breakup, but magically appears the second you have floor seats to a game or a promotion to celebrate. They are the confetti of your life, shiny, loud, and utterly useless when the wind actually starts to blow. How do you handle the confrontation? Most people ghost. Don't ghost. Ghosting is for the weak. You are a person of momentum. When they text you asking for a favor after 6 months of silence, you use the mechanical truth method. You say, I've realized our friendship only functions when I have something to offer. I'm currently focused on reciprocal energy, so I won't be able to help with this. It's quirky, it's blunt, and it leaves no room for them to wiggle back in. Then there's the toxic historian. This is the person who refuses to let you grow. Every time you talk about your 365-day video challenge or your new fitness goals, they bring up that embarrassing thing you did in 2012. They want to keep you in the basement of your past because they haven't moved out of theirs. When they try to pull you back down, you must treat them like a corrupted file on a hard drive. You don't try to fix the file, you delete it to save the system. If they ask why you're being distant, tell them, I'm currently under renovation, and your version of me is no longer code compliant. Sounds strange? Good. It should. It signals that you are operating on a frequency they can no longer tune into. Cleaning house will cause a mess before it creates peace. People will call you cold. They will say you've changed. You should thank them. If you haven't changed, you're standing still, and standing still is just a slow way of dying. You are building a machine of resilience. This machine requires high-quality fuel, not the watered-down resentment of people who only know how to take. Think of your life as a high-speed train. If you have people on board who are constantly pulling the emergency brake because they're scared of the speed, you have to kick them off at the next station. Don't worry about them being stranded. They'll find another slow-moving train to complain on. Your job is to keep the momentum. Your job is to ensure that every seat on your train is occupied by someone who is willing to shovel coal into the furnace. When the situation arises, and it will, where a group of these Fairweather types realizes they've been purged, they might gather to talk about how mean you've become. Let them. Their gossip is the soundtrack of their stagnation. You handle it by remaining invisible to their drama. Do not defend yourself. Do not explain. Explaining is a negotiation, and you do not negotiate with people who are fired from your life. You are the CEO of your soul. You don't owe an exit interview to a bad employee. Sample text for the overly dramatic leech, who asks why they weren't invited to the party. I'm prioritizing a very specific circle right now to meet my goals. I hope you understand. If they don't understand, not your problem. Your problem is the 365 days of content you have to create. Your problem is the discipline of the grind. Your problem is making sure that when you look at your social house, it is spotless, functional, and filled with people who actually matter. Stop being a museum for dead friendships. Start being a laboratory for future power. Clean the house? Throw out the trash. The smell of fresh air is worth the awkwardness of the goodbye. You aren't losing friends, you are gaining space. And in that space, momentum grows. The house is getting cleaner already, isn't it? If you're ready to stop apologizing for your growth, hit that subscribe button and join the 365-day movement. We don't have time for Fairweather fans here. We only have room for executors. Leave a comment below with the word Purge if you've officially deleted a corrupted social file today. Keep grinding, keep growing, and remember, your relationships matter, so stop wasting them on the wrong people. See you in the next one.